Once upon a time, in a serene countryside surrounded by a tranquil pond and lush green meadows, a family of ducklings waddled around under the watchful eye of Mother Duck. These ducklings were fluffy, yellow, and cheerful, except for one little duckling who looked different from the rest. His feathers were gray and scruffy, and his feet too big. The other ducklings called him the Ugly Duckling and giggled at his appearance all day. The Ugly Duckling felt sad and lonely. He would look at his reflection in the pond and wonder why he wasn't like his siblings. "Why am I so different?" he pondered as he sat under the shade of a weeping willow. Despite his sadness, every morning, he mustered a smile and tried to play with his brothers and sisters. But they would laugh and quack, "Go away, ugly. You're not like us." This only added to his unhappiness. As time passed, the seasons changed. Golden autumn leaves danced to the ground, and the pond began to cool. The Ugly Duckling decided he couldn't take another day of feeling out of place. He whispered goodbye to his family and set off alone. He wandered through the wild forest, seeking solace among the rustling leaves and melodic bird songs. He stumbled upon a family of swans gliding gracefully on a lake, each one a vision of beauty with long necks and shimmering white feathers. The Ugly Duckling admired them from afar, feeling a twinge of envy. He wished he could be as graceful and elegant. Winter came, and with it a blanket of snow and bitter cold. The Ugly Duckling found shelter with a kind farmer who took him in, feeding him scraps to survive the snowy months. Grateful yet hopeful, the duckling dreamed every night of spring. At last, spring burst forth with vibrant colors and warmth, rejuvenating the land and warming the Ugly Duckling's heart. He found his way back to the lake where he first met the beautiful swans. As he bent down to sip the spring water, he caught sight of his reflection. Shocked, the Ugly Duckling saw not a clumsy gray bird but a stunning, elegant swan with snowy feathers and a slender neck. "I am not ugly," he exclaimed with joy, spreading his large, graceful wings. "I am a swan." Realizing his true identity filled the swan with newfound confidence. The swan joined his kin and they accepted him warmly. Together, they soared into the sky, arcing over the blooming world below them. From that day on, the once Ugly Duckling knew he was a beautiful swan, and he was never lonely again, knowing he had found his true family. And in his heart, he learned that true beauty and belonging were found not in looks or size, but in the realization of one's true self, just waiting to soar.